Good morning, everybody. How you doing? Good morning. Sorry to keep you waiting for a minute or two, everybody. How's it going today on a Wednesday? Oh my gosh, I got a fun video for you guys today. A fun video for you, so stay tuned. How's everybody doing? Slider, hey everyone, stay strong and stack on. I hear you, Slider. Good advice right there, my friend. Mario C, hi everybody. How you doing, Mario? How's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty good. There we go. Let's get that all set up right there. Happy Wednesday morning or Wednesday evening or Wednesday afternoon, depending on where you're from. So, Edward, hello from Mendocino. I love that, Edward. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, yo. How you doing, Jenster? How's everybody doing today? Henry, what's up, MP? Let's go. MC. Who went for the drop? I think most of us went for the drop. I went for the drop today. I didn't get the drop, but prices are looking good in the aftermarket right now, though. That is for sure. So I might grab one of them. Moon Knight's pretty wild, everybody. He looks pretty good. What's up, fam? I'm multitasking at work today. How's everybody? Hello, Hinano. How you doing? Good to see you. Multitasking at work. Yep. That's what you got to do, everybody. You got to get all this stuff done. I got a fun little video for you guys, right? There we go. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Sonic Master. Good to see ya. You went for it, Hinano, but you let it go. Yeah, maybe a good choice because, you know, it's going for under retail, I think, at this exact moment. So that's all right. Henry flipped the ultra rare twice and got the collectible plus extra gems. Nicely done, Henry. Playing the game, playing the market game. Good afternoon, Riviera voice from this DR Riviera voice from The Simpsons. There you go. Good afternoon, everybody. Mel's Meta Magic. How you doing, Mel's? Good to see you again. Hopefully you're making those comic drop decisions. You know, you're doing that kind of stuff, I hope, right? You're asking some questions, you know. Feel free to keep asking for sure. Oh, you know, just my opinion, I'll give you all the time, of course. There we go, you know. Kobe Collects is in the house. How you doing, Kobe? Good to see you. Good to see you again. As always, I love Kobe Collects. He's good. He's doing great. Watch his live streams, everybody. Watch Mel's channel too. She's cooking. She's starting out. It's awesome. There's Kobe right there. Hamoon. How you doing, Hamoon? Good to see you today. Let's go, fam. There you go. Diseases for dinner. How you doing? Yo, what's up, Mycollectables? Pretty good. How are you doing today? I'm doing quite well, thanks. Lots to talk about. Lots to talk about today, everybody. Carlos. Yeah, a little fire right there. Nicely done. The biggest bro. How you doing, the biggest bro? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, I'm having a great day so far today. It's really good. Starting off well. I got a really nice video for you guys, too, that I put together. I think you might like it. I'm going to try something a little bit new today on the stream. You'll see. Thanks for the comic book advice. Yeah, you bet, Mel. If you see some stuff, you know, let me know as well. I love you can give me advice too. We're all just sharing, right? You bet. Anytime you want to ask me or anyone else, I mean, that's what you got to do. We got to ask each other, right? Get in there. We got Terry in the house. Well, we back again. Good to see you, Terry. How you doing? Jenster, never learned my lesson, bought it on the drop. That's all right, Jenster. It's going to be over the retail price, no problem. You have nothing to worry about. It's Moon Knight, the show just getting started. He's going to be great. He's going to be well above retail price eventually, so no worries. And it's great to get the drop. You know, it's great to get that green truck, you know, or at least the box. I mean, it's such a good feeling. So it brings your stats up, right? So, you know, I feel good about it. If I got it, I would keep it too. Veve Hawaii, have you seen the newest episode of Moon Knight? No, I haven't. Okay, I'm watching it tonight. So please, everybody, you know, let's keep the spoilers for Moon Knight, you know, out of the, you know, but I have a feeling that we're going to see that character, the one we're getting in the drop at 12. I have a feeling we're going to see that version of him quite soon, probably tonight, I've heard. So I haven't seen it. I'm watching it tonight, though. Loopy, wow, finally made it live. Hope everyone well. Thanks so much for coming, Loopy. This is great. Good to see you. We got Oscar in the house. How you doing, Oscar? Waffles going to the moon with the rockets. I could use some waffles right now, actually. I love waffles. Belgian waffles. My grandmother made Belgian waffles. You got to love it. Mario went to the drop, but I got an L. Yeah, me too. I went for it, but I got an L today. I went for it. No problem. Of course, I'm going to go for this one. You got this, Blinky Blink. There you go. Make sure you all like the video. Oh, thanks, Waffle. Yeah, like the video if you like. That would be great. Adam M, good morning. I wish I had money for every drop, waiting for Friday to continue to stack. What's your opinion on the Disney lenticular cards? Oh, they're going to be fantastic long term, everybody. I know that Goofy right now is megally down from where he was before, but you know they're all FEs. It's all just a matter of time, everybody. You got to think long term, and I got a little special, interesting thing I'm going to do for you guys today. You know, in regards to thinking long term, something I haven't done on the stream before. It's going to be kind of fun, so stay tuned. But I think long term they're good. I mean, I don't know when you should buy them. You know, if you own it, you know, you probably should just hold on to them. You know, I wouldn't necessarily sell them. You know, just because they're lower right now, but you know, they're going to be great long term in my opinion. But it's just the way the app is right now. People are doing other stuff, right? So we'll see how it goes. It's Disney though, right? What up, everyone? Live and on the drive. There you go, Head Stash Hawaii. Good to see you. Bob Sales. Hey, all. Didn't know we was on today, but my days are all messed up this week. What's up, my favorite positive person? Thanks, Bob Sales. Yeah, every Wednesday and Saturday are the normal streams, and then Monday's the member stream, right? So I got a big one coming up for Monday too, you guys. And Saturday is going to be big. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Dream Hawaii. Oh, we're all dreaming about Hawaii right now. I know you're not. You're there. Aloha, everyone. Hit a 375 common and an ultra rare on the rebound today. Pretty good morning so far on this side. There you go. Nicely done. NYC69 says, yo. Jules, how you doing, Jules? Good morning. HP Yen bought a bunch of comics fire sale. Yeah, I know, me too. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. It is absolutely mental right now. It is so amazing, right? I got a neat perspective for you. I'm going to share with you that you might enjoy or not, but we'll see. But it's my next video coming out. I already have it recorded, but I thought I'd do something interesting here. Good morning, Damon. How you doing? He's saying good morning to everybody in the fam. We got Mel's Magics here. Mel's Meta Magic saying, in your opinion, what do you think will do better when we can trade on immutable comics or collectibles? Oh boy, good question. I think the Grail collectibles are going to do fantastic. I think the Disney stuff's going to do great. Spider-Man's and all that. I think the comics are in a world of their own. And it's, you know, they're just going to be mental. I really think the comics are like, this app is really, to me, turning more into a comic and Disney app. It's just absolutely mental, but that's just me, right? You know, good morning, Doge Nation. How you doing? That was a good new one. Oh, you mean the drop? I like the I like the Moon Knight figure. It's right over here on my shoulder. Now this, I don't own that one. I just have them displayed right there. You know, that's just from the marketplace, someone's. And I really think it looks fantastic. I'm going to go for it for sure. You know, I'll just wait and see, you know, where the price goes. What would you buy with 800 gems? Let's go. Biggest deals. Well, I've been stacking up comics like crazy. Okay, so that's what I've been doing. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll know that. That's what I've been doing. And, but, you know, I'm also trying to save a bit of gems for, you know, May. Come on, Mycollectables. Don't lie to them. LOL. They are buying at a loss. LOL. Well, hey, you mean like, you know, are you talking about on the drop today? I don't think so. I think it's going to be up over retail price. No problem. You know, so am I from Ontario? No, I'm not from Ontario. I'm from West Coast. I'm from British Columbia, Canada, right near Vancouver. That's where I'm at. Bob Sales with some good vibes. There we go. Delvinder, how you doing? Good to see you. Glad I made the stream again. Yeah, I'm glad you're here too. This is great. Good to see you today. Francisco, good to see you too. Thanks for coming. You know, we always love you guys here. Did you open your Veve app 30 minutes before the drop or less? I opened it up about 6 or 7 minutes before. And what I've been noticing is I actually refresh the store a few times. I go in and out because what I noticed, if you have a couple devices like I do, there's 2 different accounts. And so I notice that sometimes the timer doesn't line up if I open up 2 devices. So I make sure that like I reload. So what I'll do is I'll open one up. Usually my phone, that's usually the quickest for the timer. And then sometimes I open my iPad and it'll be like 3 or 4 seconds behind. And I'm like, whoa. So then I refresh and refresh. So what I do is and eventually it catches up to my phone. but sometimes it takes a couple of chances, right? So with my phone, if I'm just doing my phone like I did today, because I didn't have the gems loaded on the iPad, so I just did the phone. So I just refreshed the store a couple times just to make sure that I'm probably getting the best, because sometimes if you get like 2 or 3 seconds behind, you're done, right? So I've noticed that if you use a couple devices, right? Chowd Hurry, hello, how you doing? Good to see you again, right? M. Johnson, is that Magic Johnson? Oh my God. Hi, Aaron. What's your thought on Knight Rider? It is my absolute, like one of my favorite NFTs on the app. I'm not talking about it for investments or mooning. I just think it's the funnest thing I've seen in the longest time, and I love it. I have 4, and my family and I, as soon as transfers reopen, I'm going to send them over to them, and we're all going to drive around together. So I love it. Okay. And I think it's going to hold like, okay value, no problem. But I'm not buying it for like flipping. I'm buying it for fun. It looks astounding. I was super shocked about that. I didn't even go for the drop. Right. And then when I saw what was going on and what it was, I bought it. I bought it from 125 to 145. I bought all 4 in that range. And that's all right by me. I'm not looking to flip it. I just think it's the funnest. I mean, you can drive it around. So who knows what you can do with it in the future. So I love it, right? Do you know anything about the Funko Pop Star Wars Boba Fett diecast Chase variant 1 and 6? No, I don't actually. But I do have another Boba Fett, Funko Pop. I have a bunch of Boba Fett Funko Pops, but I don't know about that one. Thanks for asking though. I'll look into that, Shemo. Edwin says hello. Henry says, did I score? No, I didn't. It's MC, not MP. Hinanu. Vive's got a community AMA tomorrow. KYCs, payouts, and Q2 priorities. FUD busting, as they say. Well, we'll see what happens, right? I'm thinking long-term anyway, but that's great if they give us an update for sure. We'd love to hear that, right? Roman, hey, good to see you, and thanks for the stream. You're one of those positive, nice persons on YouTube. Thanks, Roman. That's nice and positive of you too. I appreciate that. I'm just, just out here having fun. How about the kit car? Love it. I love the kit car. Like I said, absolutely love it. It's gorgeous. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's so fun. I grew up watching the show though, right? So I have attachments to it, and I'm just going to drive it around. It's the fun, right? I've always preferred the comics, so good to hear. Yeah, I think, the comics are like, I mean, if you see what's going on with HRO with those cards, imagine if those were Marvel comics on there. Oh my gosh, right? Hey, buenos dias, everybody. Good luck on the next drop. Thanks, Dave. That's at 12, right? Good evening from Germany. How you doing, Blaine? Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in from Germany. Everybody, tell us where you're from here. Let's get the international vibe going. I'll get into some stuff I got to tell you about today, too, in a little bit. Just waiting for more people to show up. So, Dane, I feel like the NYX Secret Rare is very slept on. Loving the deals. Yeah, for sure. So I actually had mine. I sold it. I sold it quite recently, and I'm going to get back into it in a bit because I was so focused on getting some really great other deals in the market. So I sold it, but I'm definitely going back for that one, that secret rare. It's gonna be, I think it's a good one. It's kind of being forgotten about at the moment. So I put it aside to go after some other stuff that I really needed to get. And I didn't want to load any money into the app right now. I'm just like, using the gems I have. So Loopy, I feel like we've been getting more drops. I feel like I've been getting more drops. Nice, Loopy. So you've been getting them more. Maybe the bot thing is helping out. Hi, everyone. Do you think there is a correlation between the crypto market and Veve? Like, are they going in the opposite direction? Well, the thing is, Scotty, good point, because, we've been in a crypto bear market almost for the last 3 months, and that affects, investments on Veve. Of course, it totally affects everything. So I think they're hand in hand. I own crypto as well. I'm on the OpenSea trading NFTs. I'm on other platforms as well. So yeah, they definitely affect each other, right? So, but you know how crypto is. It's so volatile, right? I saw that cheap secret rare you got scored. Oh yeah, I got the Amazing Spider-Man 14, the Green Goblin. I wanted that secret rare like for the longest time, you guys. He's my favorite Spider-Man villain. And I saw it last night under 500 and I picked it up. I'm like, oh, I just love it. I got that one. It's the best, right? You just got it for 209. There you go, Growler. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to have to get right back in on that one, right? Because the prices is looking really good. Christian J is a little late. No, Christian, you're here right when you're supposed to. Just like Gandalf says, you're here right when Christian J shows up right when Christian J is supposed to show up. Another AMA, that means you should try to buy DeLoreans for the pump. LOL. Yeah, the DeLoreans, right? Yeah, they'll say you can drive them around and everything. Yeah, thank you. It's my favorite show when I was a kid. Yeah, me too. I know. There's Steph in the house. How you doing, Steph? Good to see you. Thanks for coming again. Always love seeing you here. Joe, good morning. There you go. Christian says the new Boba Fett has the Chase sticker inside the box and it's sold out. Should restock. Oh, this is the Funko? Okay, I'm going to have to look at this, you guys. I'm going to have to go to a couple of my Funko stops today, see if I can scoop that one. I got basically the equivalent of GameStop up here. It's called EB Games, but it's GameStop up here in Canada. And I'll probably hit a couple other shops. There's one called Mind Games that has like a wall of pops. So I'm going to have to go check that out. Thanks for the heads up, guys. What's your thought on The Strange Academy? Very nice comic, everybody. This movie could really shed some more light on it. You know, I like the edition numbers too. Nice comic. I don't own it right now. I might go after it. Depends. I'm going after the old school stuff because that's what I'm all about with the Silver Age comics and stuff and some of the newer ones. But yeah, my bad. Oh, no, that's okay, Henry. I got 5 kits stacked. There you go. I got 4. So Diseases for Dinners from Michigan. Nice. Good to see you. All right. Chowdhury is based in Seattle. I love Seattle. I go down there all the time. You know, just before COVID, I will be going again because I'm just above the border, right? Just in BC. Andy's from Australia. How you doing, Andy? Wow. Nice. Thanks for tuning in. What time is it up there? Maverick's in the house. How you doing, Maverick? Love the name. You know, new Top Gun coming out. Top Gun 2 basically soon. If you guys watched the recent trailer, it's pretty cool. Dave's from Kitsilano. No way, Dave. I grew up in Kitsilano. 6th and McDonald. That's where I grew up. I went to General Gordon School. Where are you at in Kitsilano? That's an inside Vancouver Kitsilano joke. Not joke, but same thought I had about comics, considering how well the HRO cards are selling. I know in the marketplace like that, comic books would just go absolutely bazonked. And they're gonna, because Veve's doing their own website just like that. It's just a matter of time, everybody. Dude, that's great. Yeah, I know. We got Kayla saying, hey. Hi, Kayla. Good to see you. Blinky Blink from the Netherlands. Good to see you too. I got lots of family in Holland. I love it up there. Mel's Meta Magic. I wonder, though, if the Collectables 3D, if they trade on another platform. Yeah, I don't know. I think they'll probably go on there. You know, they're supposed to go on Immutable eventually, right? You can buy stuff with OMI on there and Ethereum. I mean, that's why the cards are worth a bit more on there. If you look at the HRO cards, which I have been because I'm in Canada, I can't get on the HRO marketplace. So I have to go to Immutable X. And I've been looking at that Action Comics 1. I want that badly, and the prices are higher because, you know, people can pay with Ethereum there. So it's quite a bit different marketplace, you know, than the HRO marketplace itself. So it's going to all keep developing, everybody. I'm watching it with open eyes. Mycollectables, did you like the comic pickups today? Those are great. Those are real prints, right? Not facsimiles. Which comic picks up? Oh, your comic pickups, the one on that you tweeted about. Those were nice, very nice. I think you had the Spider Punk in there. Am I seeing the right tweet, Maverick? Because those are some nice ones there. I love it. Getting into real world comics is good. Let me know if those are the ones that I saw, because I did like somebody who posted. I don't know if that was you or not, but. Hi, everyone. It's Shara. How you doing? Got a win today, but it's underpriced. So I just bought another 2 and an ultra rare under 100. So I'm happy. I think it's the nicest looking collectibles on the app. It's beautiful. Moon Knight. There it is right back there. You can see it. See my thumb right there? I'm getting better at the reversed pointing, you know, when you're on screen right there. I don't own it yet, but I'm definitely picking up a Moon Knight. We'll see how it goes, right? Inoperability, well said, Mycollectables. On time. Yeah, you're on time just when you're supposed to, Christian. Hello from Atlanta. How you doing, Falk? Good to see you. Nice to see you again, all the way from Atlanta. Oh my gosh, every time I think of Atlanta, I think of The Walking Dead. I'm sorry, I just can't help myself. Do you watch the show? Did you watch, remember in the first couple seasons, the first season in particularly? Oh my gosh, right? Ben Wilkins, how you doing? Hey, Mycollectables, question for you. Who wins in an all-out brawl? Guardians of the Galaxy squad or Fantastic Four? Oh, it's Fantastic Four easy, but that's a fun question. I got Fantastic Four right there. I got Reed Richards is just too smart, and the Human Torch, he could just liquefy them, right? And Invisible Woman, I mean, she's ultra powerful. The Thing, I mean, him and Drax would have a good battle, right? But yeah, good question. Good fun to think about. Thanks, G. Might let one go for the gems and hold the rest. Either way, stoked. I know, right? Demo, how you doing, Demo? Bought 7 commons and 4 ultra rares. Really think this will be known as the first Moon Knight on the blockchain. Yeah, of course. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun, right? Can you show your collection or how we can follow you on Veve? Oh, thanks. Okay, God first, crypto second. Yeah, so on Veve, I don't actually have my anything listed for you to follow, but I could do that. I could actually list something for sale at a crazy price, and then you could follow me there, and I'll follow you back, right? That's the way it works. I always follow anyone who follows me back. So let me just quickly do this. I'll go to my collection. I'll stick a Mr. Fantastic. All right, I'll stick him up there. I'll sell him right now. Let's sell him. Well, I won't sell him, but I'll list him. I'll list him for 9,999 bazillion. See, Mr. Fantastic right there. So if you want to find me, go look there. Wow, $849,000 in fees if that sells. Wow. Anyway, find me there, Mr. Fantastic. I'm Mycollectables CA on the app. So I'll follow you back if you follow me. I had the Fastos thing going for a while, but I don't have Fastos anymore. The comics should be on Veve should be better prices than the HRO cards, in my opinion. You already have utility in the AR reading feature, and the cards are cool, but I don't compare it to the comics, and I have both. There you go, Bob Sales. I would agree with you over time. Of course, we need the system like they have, right? But I think the comic books are definitely more powerful than cards. Like, they're just historic, Is Grogu not behind you today from Hot Toys? Grogu's right over my shoulder. Sorry, right there. There's Grogu. He's right there. He's the Sideshow collectible, full-sized Grogu. Like, hi, Grogu. He's just sitting over there. He's a little shy today. Every day is different for Grogu, right? Sometimes he's up here. Sometimes he's way back there. I think stacking DC collectibles would be good to stack because of their 2.5% selling fee. Plus, pretty sure they will be interoperability on IMX and other markets. Yeah, totally, Carlos. That would be cool too, for sure. Oh my God, we got the Grinch in the house. The Grinch is back, sending all the love from the Veve fam. Thank you so much, Grinch. We love you. That's good. You're so nice of you, so generous of you. Thank you so much, Grinch. Good to see you again too. That's really great of you. That'll go to help for giveaways in the future. So, once we get the transfers back, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Andy, 3:50 a.m. My God, you're a trooper. Wow. Get some sleep, Andy. You're near General Gordon, Dave. Yeah, they totally tore it down and rebuilt it. Yeah, that's where I grew up in the 80s, right? So Aaron, here you go. Aaron, Lakers. I know they missed the playoffs. Oh, well, I can still wear my Lakers hat with pride because, we have all those championships. I'm good to go. Maverick, yeah, that's sweet. Aaron says hodl or sell, depending on what you're asking to hodl or sell, right? I'm hodling most everything that I'm getting. I'll show you too. I have some thoughts about this in a few minutes. We got 80 people. I'll probably start the thing that I was going to think about here shortly. Simone used to live in Atlanta and then went to town where they filmed The Walking Dead. Wow, that's so crazy. I'm still in shock about that scene from season 1 of The Walking Dead where they were firebombing the city. I don't know if you guys remember that. And they were looking at it from a distance. It still sits with me. I was like, oh my gosh, that first couple seasons was so astounding of that show. Imagine if we get that stuff in the app. That'd be crazy, right? Nos Clint, good morning, Nos Clint. Good to see you. Okay, everybody, I'm going to do something a little bit interesting today with the stream. Now, I have a video that I have planned that I recorded, and I'm going to record it again right here. So you're going to watch me. You're going to witness me recording a video on the stream right here. And this is how I do it. And this is my video that's going to be published later today. And I'm going to record it here, and then I'm going to review which one I like better, because sometimes I do a couple of takes on it. And then I want you to get your feedback about this video, about the whole thing, right? I want to get your feedback about it, but this is a good topic right here that I think of, right? Okay. And I want to know what you guys think. So I'm literally going to do a video while we're sitting here. I'm just going to clip it. All right. And this is a bit nervous for me because I got the whole giant chat in here, right? I got all you guys watching. I usually do this on my own, but sit back, enjoy it. This is going to be about 10 minutes. Then I'll clip it later, and then I'll upload it to the channel later as part of, my video, or I'll use the one I pre-recorded, depending on how well this goes. So this is the first time me doing this live for you, right? So bear with me, everybody. Now I'm going to do all the things I normally do when I do a video, right? So it's going to be kind of cheesy at first. I crack right into it, but I really think this is an interesting topic, and I really want to know what you guys are going to think about it. Okay, I got to get in the zone here. Hope you guys don't mind me doing this. Okay, this is the process. So what it's like, you guys, making videos. Although this is the first time I'm doing it live. Okay. This is going to be kind of embarrassing. Okay. Zone in. Let's go, everybody. Come on now. Let's go. Here we go. Okay, I'm ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, this is Mycollectables coming back with another video for you. This video is all about taking care of the future you. Now, if you're new to the channel, please hit like on the video. That would be great. If you want to subscribe, that would be awesome as well. And if you want to join the channel as a member, that would be great as well. We got lots of giveaways on our live streams normally and lots of benefits for members coming up. If you want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, the links are in the description down below. You can just go and follow me there. I will follow you back because that's where I really want to hear what you're saying. That's where the conversation gets started, right? And the most important thing I want you to do about this video is comment down below, because I really want to know what you think about this kind of video, what I'm going to talk about. Now, this video is all about taking care of the future you. So who is the future you? The future you is you. It's you, but obviously in the future, right? So what do I mean by taking care of the future you? So the decisions you make today, all right, they affect you in the future. They affect where you're sitting in the Veve app, also in life, right? And this is a philosophy that I've been doing for a long time now. I'm in my mid 40s, so I've had a lot of time to think about this kind of stuff. And I'm always now preparing for my future self, always thinking about them, thinking about, where I'm going to set them up, where they're going to be, decisions I can make today that are going to benefit them in the future, right? So while others are thinking about just right now, like today, this moment, they're just living in the moment. I like to think about where I'm going to be in the future. And I like to think about that person. I almost think of it as a separate person. It's me, but it's not me right now. It's future me. So let's get into it. I know it's a bit funny. I have to ask myself, in the future, what I would do. So think about this. If you could ask your future self what you should be doing today, what do you think your future self would be telling you? What do you think your future self would tell you to do with the Veve app in particular, right? And what do you think that you would want to say to yourself right now? So like I said, let's go 6 months, even a week, even an hour from now. You can do this kind of process in any way you want, just like that. You can jump ahead to a certain moment in time, put yourself in that position, and then tell yourself now, what would you do? What do you think your future self would actually say to you? What would they preparing? Now, this is the kind of mind thinking that you have to go through, right? If you're not thinking this way, then, potentially you could miss out on great opportunities, but also your future self is going to thank you no matter what happens. So you may not make all the best decisions that you're going to make, regards to like the stuff you buy in Veve or whatever, and other things as well. But if you're thinking of your future self while you're making those decisions, no matter what happens, I know when you get up there to that point, you're going to thank yourself. You're going to be like, you know what? That might not have worked out exactly the way I hoped it would, or maybe it went crazy good, but your future self is going to be like, thank you, Mycollectables, from April the 6th. For thinking of me at that time, right? So the way you can actually look at this, right, is if you look at your past self. So I joined the app in October. That's when I joined the app, the Veve app. And if I could talk to my past self right now, if I could somehow, this is me, I'm future, I'm I can't talk to my past self, right? Because, it's impossible. But what would I have said? I would have said, go stack up this, go stack up, Todd's, go stack up whatever else, this, that, and the other. Of course, I would say all that stuff, right? And so now if I'm thinking the same way, if I'm now thinking about me, my future self coming up, what am I going to do for that person, right? Right in this situation. That's what I'm thinking would happen, right? But I know that my past self was like thinking about me right now. My past self was thinking about Mycollectables today when he was making those decisions back then. Not all of them worked out, everybody. I mean, I sold some stuff I wish I kept and blah, blah, blah. You know, we get into it, right? But I know that I was still thinking about that. I think I set myself up pretty good. So now I'm looking even further ahead. So if you watch all the videos on my channel, you'll know that the kind of videos that I always make now are like long-term thinking. These are some of the covers of some of the videos I've made just to give you the reference point of what I'm doing, what I'm thinking. And this is just the way I'm thinking. I'm not telling you to think this way necessarily, but this is how I'm doing it. One of my videos, long-term thinking ahead, zooming out, play the long game, focus on the past or the future. These are themes on my channel that you'll notice me doing. So if you're watching my videos, you'll know that this is the way I'm thinking. And that's why I'm thinking about Mycollectables down the road. All right. So this is kind of funny. I made a video a while ago about Superman, and I said, get Superman now. This is a version of Mycollectables from the past, where I was like really all in on him. And I'm still up 44% from that time. So I'm actually thanking that version of me from the past who went after that. They were thinking ahead long term. And a little bit after that, though, there was another past version of Mycollectables that could have sold at much higher. So, right? But that's okay because I'm still up and I still know that the decisions I was making back then were for the future, right? So what are other people doing on the app, everybody? People on the app right now are thinking way ahead, just like me, and they're doing it quietly. They're thinking of their future selves. They're stacking up whatever they can get in this current moment because they know that this is an opportunity, and I feel the exact same way. Now look at this little graphic right here. So I got this just as one of the comics I'm stacking. I'm not saying you should go buy it or anything like that. This is just what I'm thinking, and this is an example. Okay, so this is one. This is Amazing Spider-Man 101. Now I have 45 of the uncommons right now, and I think I am doing absolutely great. I couldn't be happier with it. Sometime down the future, my future self is going to be like, thank you for giving me all this liquidity and all these like great comics. But there's other people who are doing this at a different level, everybody. So I made this little video a while ago called Big Market Moves. And this is a while ago where like whales have been sweeping up the grails on Veve. And this is continuing while the prices are cheap. Now, this is just an example, everybody, right here. This is a person, this is a screenshot. I'm not going to say who it is, but this is a person that screenshot right here. And I don't know if you can see it up close, but they have 83 of the uncommons. All right. They have 48 of the ultra rares. They have 202 of the commons and 42 secret rares. All right. So while people are not like, looking ahead, these people are, I am as well. So that is just something to think about, right? People are setting themselves up in the future right now, not thinking about tomorrow. This comic's not going to go to the moon tomorrow. They're thinking long term, and that's what your future self is going to be appreciative. You think that way, right? So you just don't have to do it on Veve as well, everybody. Like, I'm not saying Veve is the only place. You can go on the OpenSea and get NFTs. You can go on HRO. You can go on Recur. I mean, just think about like 6 months down the road. Think about yourself. Now, here's a good example. Have you ever gone out to like a nightclub or whatever, and you've had way too much to drink and you're just having a great party, and then you wake up the next morning and you're just devastated and you're like, oh my gosh, right? Why didn't I, last night think about future me, right? Like, you know what I mean? So then you're present, you're in the moment. You're like, oh, if only I could have switched things. Sometimes, it's super fun. So you take the present you takes the pain for past used mistakes, right? Whatever. But if you think ahead, right, that's just a funny example, right? But you can go on OpenSea, Recur, anything like that, HRO, think ahead right now. Get this mindset. What is the version of you in 6 months from now? What would they tell you to do right now? And if you think that way, I think you're going to get ahead, right? So this is me. This is future me over here. You can see him. Here he is, right there. There he is. He switched his hat. That's future me, okay? And there's present me right now. I'm thinking about you. So this is a message to future Mycollectables, because you'll watch this video later, and I'm just throwing it out there. So future Mycollectables, this is a message for you. I just want to let you know that I'm thinking about you right now. I'm thinking about everything I do in Veve and everything I'm doing in my life personally. I'm thinking about future Mycollectables. I'm trying to set you up. Hopefully I did a good job. When you're watching this, I don't know when you're going to watch this. This is April the 6th. But when you're watching this video, hopefully then you'll actually like say thanks. Thanks, Mycollectables from back then, for everything you're trying to do. I know you probably didn't make every best decision. I know everything you did wasn't probably a home run, but I know you're thinking about me. So anyway, yes, I am thinking about you, future Mycollectables. So what are you doing? Are you thinking about your future self? That's what I'm doing. I hope you guys liked the video. We'll see you in the next video, and happy collecting. Okay, I'm done. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was embarrassing. There you go, everybody. There you go. I'll clip that later and upload it. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. That was funny. That was funny. Oh, I hope that was okay. I'll have to watch that later. That was really, really embarrassing. Let me know what you think, though. Let me know what you think, everybody. Interoperability with IMX will be great for Veve. In my opinion, it will cause the same effect as HRO cards. There you go. Just watched to share with you after your stream. Please join Dino's Twitter chat. Great way to talk to the community about his idea for AMA questions. Nice. Thanks, Nos Clint. Yeah, put some questions together, right? Sweet. Followed you in the app. Yeah, thanks, Growler. I'll follow you back as soon as I turn it on. I follow everybody who follows me back in the app as well, right? Chowder. Yeah, I think HRO cards are aim for a different market segment. I do own digital cards and waiting for the packs, but not a big fan of the way they do the comics. Veve's a lot better on that front. Yeah, different platforms, and I think the best thing about HRO is that it's showing us that there is a massive thirst for this kind of thing set up the right way. It's really great for the space, for the NFT space. So the comics are fantastic, everybody. Hold on, Star Moon Knight. I would just hold them. Sure. I mean, unless you want to sell them, it's all good. You can take your profits, whatever you have your plan. I don't know how far he's going to go. I'm going to pick one up just because he looks great. I'll pick one up at some point, right? WD is amazing. There you go. Good evening from Bergen, Norway. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no pressure. Everyone's watching. I know I just did that. What did you guys think? Did I do all right? We'll see. That's the process. That's what I do, everybody. I usually run through it a few times, but hopefully that was a first dry run right in front of all of you. I won't do that very often, but I wanted to do that today just to get it out. What's up, Mycollectables? They go, dang, we got a live stream recording on air. Yeah, there you go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's see you do your thing. I did it. Action. Let's go. Oh my God. So thanks, Adam. Yeah, you got this. There we go. Pony Boy. Hello, Pony Boy. Hope you like that, right? Veve Hawaii. Oh, it's not easy. Yeah, it's not easy. It's fun though, right? It's fun, right? I think, did it cut out a little bit? I think I saw it kind of froze out on me halfway through. I might have to record that, right? So there we go. I would have screwed up 10 times already. I know what you mean. Oh, he definitely read that. He definitely read that face comment. Oh no, I wasn't reading any of the comments while I was doing it. I was just going freestyle, everybody. The future is Veve future me is Veve ballin'. I know the future you, right? 20 times by now. Yeah. So glad I bought a lot more golden moments at the basement prices. I know, Henry. It's great. Yikes. Oh yeah, we got frozen. I saw that. Okay, so I'll just have to re-record that or go, I'll upload the video after. I pre-recorded one that I'll edit and I'll upload like that was not here. So I just wanted to do it here, right? Try to navigate these Veve waters. Needed your channel to help me. Thank you. Thanks so much, Adam. I need you guys as well. We all need each other to help each other and, learn from each other. That's what this is all about. Good morning, Delilah. Good to see you. I will tell my past self to leave his family ASAP. Ouch. You're good, Mycollectables. The freeze was only for a second. Push through. Okay, thanks. Thanks so much, Ben. Oh, dude. I don't think it's that. Superman. There we go. I know. Superman. You got to love it. You got to love it. Thanks, Diane. I appreciate that. There we go. I would tell myself it's okay not to be bummed out about getting a drop, to wait for after the drop, sometimes the better prices. I know that's what I'm doing. I didn't get the drop. I don't really care. The prices after the drops have been so great. I can actually go and pick and choose the ones I want. So I'm super happy. I don't mind at all. BBY. Superman. There we go. Vicar. Nicely done. Got 2 winnies. Hope it'll come in handy. Yeah, for sure. Right. That's a lot of, oh yeah, I know, right? The you're talking about in the video, it's insane what people are doing right now, everybody. You know, don't sleep. People are just sweeping up and stacking for the future, thinking of them future selves. Terra Virtua Comics. Interesting. I don't know what those are. Dang, this man really does one take. That's crazy. I usually do a couple more diseases for dinner, but sometimes I just wing it right through. Yeah, you're welcome, Mike. Blinky Blink. Long-term holders will win for sure. See ya. Let's go. Roby, see ya. There we go. Joe Rubalcaba. Bravo. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate that. Great job, dude. Couldn't do that. Yeah, you guys could do it. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Pretty darn good. One take. Yeah. Well, there was a bit of a, freeze frame in the middle. So I'll have to upload the one I already did. That's weird that happened. Right. So nicely done. There you go. Well done, sir. Thanks, guy. I really appreciate that, guys. That was hard to do. That was really fun. But what did you guys think of what I was saying in there? In that message? That's what I want to chit chat about too, right? Really good, especially to be on the spot like that. Thanks, Christian. If you had 1,000 gems, would you go for 2 ultra rares or stack the cheaper ones, Mycollectables? Ooh. Well, what I've been doing is stacking up the uncommons of the good comics and getting a secret rare if I can at a low price. That's what I've been doing. I've been avoiding the ultra rares, not because I think they're bad, but that's just my thinking. Get a secret rare, get a bunch of uncommons for Master Collector. That's sort of what I've been doing, but the ultra rares are so amazing with the covers. Those are going to be great. Once we get onto a web app, those are going to really stand out. So, you can't go wrong either way. That's what I've been doing, right? Is going after the uncommons and the secret rares. So not embarrassing, encouraging. Oh, thanks so much, Roby. I really appreciate that. That's got to be hard to do. I'm not one to put myself on video, or am I? Maybe you should, Adam. It's fun, right? Get out there, share your thoughts. That's what this really is. Just share your thoughts. Let's go. I struggle to talk in my videos, and I'm not on camera. I'm not on camera done like a pro. Bob Sales, it's all right. Get more comfortable. Nothing embarrassing. One take. Yeah. 40K subscribers. Oh yeah. Well, we'll see about that. But I'm happy with, if I never got any more subscribers, you guys, or whatever, I'm super happy just to share the stuff with you guys. Right. So killed 2 birds with one stone. Thanks, Omi Queen. I appreciate that. Francisco, thanks so much. Disease for dinner. There's like 15 seconds. Yeah, so I'll have to. So look for the video after it'll be edited. It'll be like I pre-recorded another one just in case it didn't work out. I wasn't going to try doing it twice here, so I just had one all the way through. I'll upload it after, but yeah, it was. I think it might have been my internet. I saw it sort of like on the side. Well, I have to look at the camera, right? So I saw it on the side. So you thought it was your internet? Yeah, it was probably mine. Oh my gosh. Future me will probably hold on to her collectibles way too long again. Oh, me queen. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, right. You got to think ahead, right? So what would your future self tell you to do right now? And pick a time frame, like a week from now. Or even an hour from now. It's kind of an exercise in the way you can think, right? About any decision you make. It helps frame your decisions a little bit easier, right? If you think about like where you could be and what a person of you in the future would say back to you, it really makes you think about it a little bit more. It gives you a little bit more, instead of being more reactionary and more like on the spot, it kind of, so I always go through this little exercise about like, okay, if I'm going to sell this or if I'm going to buy this, what is that going to mean for 1 week from now? And I really actually personalize it by adding myself, because in the past, if I could go back, if I could talk to like, October, Mycollectables, I would just say, oh my, you can get this, this, and this, right? Because, right? but you can't do that. So you have to reverse it and somehow make those decisions, right? But at least you can't feel bad about whatever you do because you're thinking ahead properly, right? That's my thinking. Did you launch your NFT project yet? I'm also doing one. Can I give you some? Can I give you some to do as giveaways when it's done? Not for a while. Yeah, Mark, that would be great. And I'll show you guys what's coming up with the NFT. It's launching basically in under a week. And for members here first. And so, yeah, Mark, if you want to do that in the future, that would be great too. I mean, no problem, right? So we'll talk about that. I'm going to talk about that in just a little bit here, you guys, just going through the chat. I would have told myself not to not overbuy the 7-part Spider-Man comics. I bought loads when they were 30 gems, and now they're all under 10 as commons and uncommons. I hear you. But remember, you only lose if you sell, right? So if you just hold on to those, you're still good to go over time, right? I have 2% of all supply of a certain comic. Oh, holy crap. That's amazing, Jojo. Good for you. Wow. So is that like 2% of all the variations? Because if you had, if it's an uncommon and there's 5,000 editions, that would mean you'd have to own 100 of them. So does that mean you own like 2% of everything of one particular comic? Because that's incredible, Jojo. See what I'm talking about, people? This is what's going on, everybody. This is what's going on. I've been thinking like that for a long time in terms of investing, but I'm bad at being nice to my future self when it comes to cleaning my room. That is hilarious. Yeah, going for a run, eating well, going to sleep on time. Oh my gosh, think about yourself tomorrow, right? Like think of your future self tomorrow when you're up late tonight. Just go to bed and your future morning self will thank you. I've done that way too much. You know what I'm talking about, right? It goes outside of Veve, that kind of mind thinking. I mean, how many times am I like, oh gosh, I woke up in the morning and go, oh, why didn't I go to bed a bit earlier or whatever, right? If I could just go back and just say, go to bed, stop looking at the Veve phone at midnight. Hello from Austria. What do you think about the Coke NFT? I think it's fantastic. The secret rare of it is still decently valued. It's like up close to 1,000. So it's the first ever in the world. I mean, there is that one on the open sea where there's 4 of them. There's one of one, but it doesn't really count in my eyes because, this is like, we got Coke, right? So it's just overlooked, overshadowed. No one's paying attention. Once that gets into another system, another format, it's just going to be huge, right? I mean, Coke, think about that in the future. I don't own any right now, but I'll pick it up eventually again. I'll definitely I'll get the polar bear, the snow globe, this should be great. Dream Hawaii. Imagine them releasing the actual real copy comic with the Veve inclusive covers. Would be, for instance, they would sell like hotcakes. I know, the actual real copy of with like the Veve covers. Like some of the Veve covers are actually they are real world exclusives, right? Like the Ultimate Fallout 4, those covers exist in the real world. And there's other examples on the app as well. So you can look for those, you can look for the ones that Veve actually, it's not a Veve exclusive. It's just an exclusive. And, like I said, the Ultimate Fallout 4 Miles Morales ones, those are actual real comics and they are valuable, so you're absolutely right. Long-term is the best. I've been a long-term investor in stocks for years. Bought Tesla at 65 in 2018. And now it's over 1K. I try to bring the same mindset to Veve. That's what you got to do. Congrats on that, Hinano. That is awesome. As we know, it doesn't always work out the way we hoped, but you can always feel good that you're like doing that way of thinking. If you're thinking ahead, no matter what happens, it's like if you play sports, and I know it sounds kind of hokey, but if you're putting in your best effort, then even if you don't win in a game or something, you still can walk away going, well, at least I put my best effort in. It always sucks when you weren't doing your best. And that's when, and then you also lose or whatever. So if you're like thinking ahead and you're trying to plan it out and you're doing it strategically and you're like really looking at all the factors and still doesn't work out, this is not financial advice, everybody. Like, I'm not a professional financial advisor. Okay. Let's just put that out there. I'm just, a collector, but it doesn't always work out, but at least you can say, well, you know what? I did it. I bought that or whatever, because I had the right intentions and, and I was thinking, so you can't feel incredibly bad about it. Now it can suck, but you shouldn't beat yourself up about it. Right. That kind of thing. So can you elaborate on Veve's newest announcement? Okay, so what is their newest announcement, Lassie? What is their newest announcement? Is it on Twitter? Let me just take a look right here. I got something neat to show you on Twitter as well, everybody. Something about Thor. I'll show you that in just a minute. We got some sneak peek images. You know, somebody in particular is going to be showing up very soon and just showed up in some merchandise, which is going to be really cool. Let's go to the Veve's channel right here. Okay, so they have an update and an AMA. So some quick FUD busting. KYC implementation is already underway. Nice. They're going to have KYC soon. Payout has not been delayed. Okay, that's good. Q2 priorities, web platform, KYC, and priority and payout. More details tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Okay, so payout has not been delayed, everybody. MTL is not delayed like some people are trying to report. All right, the web platform that, you know, HRO has, that Veve's going to get, they're working on that for Q2. We don't know when it's going to be done, but those are the priorities, everybody. So there you go. There's a little update tomorrow at 2 p.m. They'll talk to us more. They'll give us more information. So let's just tune in for that. Just landed on the Moon Knight number 2 for 98 before the market closes. Nicely done, Veve Hawaii. That's awesome. Share with a little like, is that like a hugs? Polka Dot. Hi, Mycollectables. What's up? How you doing, Polka Dot? Good to see you. A Studios just picked up X-Men 282 secret rare for 130. What else cheap secret rare would you recommend? Oh my gosh, that is fantastic. Good job. I'd pick up kind of well, what I've done is I think the Spider-Man 101 with Morbius secret rare is really great. The Night Nurse one is super cheap. Of course, you guys know how I feel about Spider-Girl. She's cheap. I mean, there's some really good ones out there. If you actually just go to the Vault Value app, it's a really great app because it will actually show you the secret rares in order from cheapest, and you can just check it out. But like any secret rare is going to be amazing, guys. Any secret rare. You're, like you said, not overpaid until you sell under, which you can't do to myself unless you have plans for the gems. I know. So you don't actually lose until you sell, right? So if the value of your collectible in the app is down from where you purchased it, you only lose those gems if you sell, right? If you just wait and sit on it, you're good. Unless you have some better plan, that's good. I've done that. I sold at a bit of a loss to go after something better. I've done that in myself, right? That's part of the game we play, right? 2% of a common comic. Nice. That is huge because it's 21,000. So 2% of that is like 400 and so isn't that like 400 and something like that? Or oh my gosh, that's huge. Congrats, Jojo. I'm really dying to know what comic. All the Strange Academy versions are real life covers. Exactly. There are some in the app that are real life covers, right? So thank you for pointing that out, TH. AMA tomorrow with the FUD busting. We'll tune in at 2. We'll see what happens. Roberto. Hi, Mycollectables. Is there any comic collectible you regret buying because you bought during the peak or because you can't sell it? That's a good question. I've done that before. There's nothing really I regret buying because everything that I wanted to buy for reasons, right? I was thinking ahead. So, yeah, I don't think so. I don't really have any collectible or comic that I bought high. That, you know, the only thing is that I kind of wish, you know, I've had more golden moments in the past and I've sold them, but I sold them at good times. So I made, you know, they're down further than when I sold them. And I wasn't selling them because the market was going down. I was going after things like Superman. So, you know, any decision I've made is I usually pretty comfortable standing by it. You know, I mean, I wish I probably would have went after a Todd earlier. I went after Superman and I could have pushed it harder and went after a Todd. This is back in like early January. And so I don't really live my life with regrets though. That's the thing. I really don't have like a regret because, you know, I try to make sure that when I'm making a decision, it's you know, it's in the best interest. And if it doesn't work out, that happens, but I don't regret because, you know, The only way I would regret is if I just quickly did something on like just flip something on instinct and then it totally blew up in my face. I've done that on the OpenSea, okay, in the OpenSea NFTs. I've gotten a couple things that I regret and they went down and I didn't sell or whatever because that's the game you play over there. It's really wild. Be careful. So I've had some like FOMO moments, but nothing on Veve though. There's more time here, so I can take my time. So good question though. Great question. Maverick, hey, you said you saw my tweet about my real life comic purchases today. Were those real prints or were they copies? I'm new to comics. I think they're the real ones. Thanks. They look like the real ones to me. I'm not sure though, without like getting them in hand, but they looked good to me, Maverick. Wherever you got them from at the comic shop, just ask them as well, right? Yesterday, I bought a facsimile Ultimate Far Out thinking it was the original and only paid $4. I'm still happy with the decision. Just didn't know. Oh, okay. So you got the facsimile edition printed version. Yeah, definitely. Well, that's all right. I mean, it's a great comic. People actually get that one professionally graded and it goes for a decent amount actually. So having the comic is great. I mean, nobody can own a Action Comics #1, right? So most people own a facsimile of that. So it's still cool to have, right? Are you going for the drop Mycollectables? This one coming up? Yeah, I'll go for it again. Why not? I'll go for it. We'll see what happens. Hi, Mycollectables. This is Sal. Did you see the uncommon Morbius comic has a printing error? Morbius foot is colored. Yeah, I saw that. I know. I saw that. Really interesting. Errors in comics are big, right? Not here in Veve yet, but just a matter of time. Mark Rogel, in the real world, X-Men comics are hot. A bunch of eBay listings are getting offers over the past couple of days. Of course, because Professor X just showed up in that like image right in the middle. The mutants are coming to the MCU, everybody. Professor X is right there in the Doctor Strange, right center. We don't know if it's going to be like Jean-Luc Picard's version or if it's going to be the younger version. We'll see. I know his voice is in the trailer. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, they're going up. That's what happens, right? That's what happens. Just scooped up 24 common Spider-Man 101s at 8. Love it. I love it. 8. It's a joke. The comic goes for like thousands in the real world. Mendez, there we go. Fabio says hello. Hinano, I've also lost a lot with some of my investments. It really does take patience, research, and a little faith. And even then you can be wrong, but at least you can say you tried. Exactly. If you're thinking ahead, then, you're doing your best, and that's all you can do. Just the way you think. This is the way I'm thinking, right? Will you go for the second Moon Knight drop? Probably, yeah. I mean, I'll see if I get it. We'll see. Why not? It's going to go for over retail eventually, you guys. I'm not worried about Moon Knight. I mean, even Elektra's creeping up a little bit, all right? She was like 11 and 10 and stuff. Now she's up to like 14 or 15. It's just over time, everybody. That's what happens. Not. Oh, is that a part up here for your, I don't know what you mean by not going for it? Do you own any golden moments? Yeah, I own R2 and C3PO. That's all I own right now. I did have Winnie the Pooh. I picked him up a little while ago, but I sold him actually because I went comic crazy. And I'll wait to get him again because I think I have time. And then I also sold Timon and Pumbaa and Timon because, the price was going down a bit. But I sold him at like what I got him for. And then I put those gems aside. And I'll get him later for sure. But I've had lots of other gold moments in the past, and the original golden moment line is the one that I really want to get back again, you guys. That's really what I want to get back. Dawn, what's up, Mycollectables? How you doing, Dawn? Good to see you. Can I ask if you think the Little Friends gold would be better than Superman? So can I ask if you think the Little Friends gold would be better than Superman? Well, you know my answer, Shara. Superman. All the time for me. It's Superman. I want those frames that can display NFTs for my wall. LOL. I've seen them before and it looks nice. I know those digital frames and you can just have the NFT on there. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Time to stack X-Men 29. Yeah, maybe time to stack X-Men 29, right? You're on Twitter with the screenshot. There you go. Here, let me show you something on Twitter, you guys, that you might really like. This is fantastic. Let's just remove that. Now, this is regards to the Thor Love and Thunder. This is going to be great. Check it out. Chris Hemsworth, Brazil. So I don't know if you guys follow all these, channels. I follow them all when it comes to Marvel news. And this is a great little thing right here. You can't read what it says, but check out the imagery right here, everybody. Can you see this? Right here. Okay, and right here, that looks like Nova. You know who Nova is, right? Where is Nova? That's Nova right here. We're going to get him in the app soon. You watch. And I got this in the real one. Go on eBay and buy this one up if you can. Trust me. Right? That's Nova in there. And then check it out. We got there's Thor looking good. This is on a cup, okay? This is on a theater popcorn cup. And then check over here, Raise the Hammer. We got the hammer reconstructed, his original hammer. There's cracks in it. Isn't that incredible? And then we get a nice little thing over here. This could be Lady Thor or Valkyrie. I'm not sure, but it looks like Lady Thor over there. Let's go a bit closer. You can see her here. See? That could be Lady Thor. Now, you can see Chris Hemsworth is still holding Stormbreaker or whatever it's called, the big one that he had. And she'll have, you can see, yeah, this is Lady Thor because she's holding the original hammer, which has been obviously put back together. You can see it right there. There's the hammer. It's so cool. All right. And there's his hammer, his big one. He's still using with the Groot one he got, he's still using that. That's fantastic. I think it's called Stormbreaker or something like that. But you can see over here down in the corner, it looks like we're getting Nova, everybody. It looks like we're getting Nova. What do you think about that? Golden Moments, Chip and Dale, or Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. Ooh, I would go for Winnie the Pooh. I would go for Winnie the Pooh personally. That's the one that I would go for. That's what I'm going to get again for sure. Caught a Moon Knight, 298 Moon Knight today. Let's go. There you go. Nicely done. HPN, good luck later. Time for some, are you going to sleep? Is that what that is? Good night. See you later, HPN. That's great. Shara with a big laugh. Yeah. Have you read the comic yet or watched the show for MK? I've watched it. Oh yeah. For Moon Knight. You're Moon Knight, right? Yeah. Yeah, I watched the first show. I didn't watch the show, like the most recent show, the one that's coming out, that's out now. I'm watching it tonight, so please no spoilers. Yeah, you should have knew that. I know, right? Superman, right? Yeah, you're asking the wrong guy, right? What would you rather buy, Superman or Stack Comics? Oh, geez, that's a good question too, actually, Connor, because yeah. Well, I'm doing both. How about that? I'll do both. Why do I have to choose between that? That's too tough, Connor. That is too tough of a question. Superman or Stack Grail Comics? Oh my gosh, I think they're both crazy. I'd probably start with Superman and then do the comics after. I'd start with having him. Why not, right? If I could get a Todd, I would have a Todd. I don't care what the price is doing at this moment. It doesn't matter to me. Superman is holding steady. He's like 2,500 or something like that for a long time. He's good. I'm fine. Superman's going to be fine in a long time from now. I'm not worried about it. If anyone's worried about the first Superman NFT in the world, then, you might not be thinking further down the line like I am, right? I know if I sell that Superman and I get rid of him, my future self is going to kick me in the face. Okay. I'm just telling you right now. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Mycollectables, Captain Positive. Thanks, Bob Sales. Oh my God. There we go. Just sold my Nova one, like on eBay. Did you just sell it? Oh my gosh. That is absolutely incredible. You just sold it? Oh, wow. Stacking comics right now. Good job, Edward. That is fantastic. That's what I'd be doing too. That's what I'm doing right now, is stacking comics big time. Oh my God, everybody. It's so funny. Yeah, no, it's just nuts, right? It's just nuts what's going on. So let's get into, you guys have waited. If you're still here, let's share this for members right here. Okay. So the Mycollectables drop heads, they're underway, everybody. We're going. We got the website live now. You can't connect to it or buy anything from it or anything like that. It's just for information. Mycollectables.net. You can go there. So members, this is for you. right? The NFT's coming out. Here's the collection right here. You can just go read about it if you want. Okay, it's got some nice examples right here. These are all little, you know, Veve themed dudes. Look at the little box on the shirt and all this stuff. All hand drawn myself, right? All done. If you go to the roadmap, though, I have a roadmap now, and it's live. So go check it out. And here's the roadmap right here. We can zoom in a little bit on it. Members, the Discord server is going to launch on the 9th. All right, I'm already setting it up. The pre-collections launched on the 11th, 2 days later. All right. The member collection giveaway is going to be on the 11th to 13th. That's the dates that I'm going to be setting out the members versions of these. If you're a channel member and you have an OpenSea account and you're in the Discord, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to start sending them out to you for free if you're a member. The full collection is going to come up on OpenSea on the 16th. That's when it's going to launch. And that's in April. All right. And then in May and June, we're going to be doing ongoing YouTube live giveaways. So I'll be giving them away, you know, as we go, along with Veve stuff as well. But if they don't open transfers, it's actually perfect timing for me because this is this project I was already working on. So we can start doing some NFT giveaways on the OpenSea. And I'll have some merchandise being set up, you know, like shirts and things for members too. Probably going to put that up on eBay. It's just an easy system, but we'll see how that goes. That's in May. And then YouTube channel merchandise giveaways. We'll do some shirts and hats and things eventually as well for giveaways. That's the roadmap. You can check it out on mycollectables.net. That's for members. All right. So go there, check it out. Saturday is going to be a big day. I'll do some more announcements about it soon. But should be pretty fun. It's all Veve focused. They all have like little shirts about Veve, you know, like reserving order and the truck and all that. But they're all custom hand drawn to mimic. They're not actually sanctioned by Veve or anything. It's just for fun, right? So should be really fun. It's all coming out. That was just a little taste for you. The member stream next Monday, you guys, is going to be big because it's members only. And we're going to be doing a whole bunch of these. I'm going to be like sending them out and we're going to start getting these things in your pockets, in your wallets. You got to go to the OpenSea and start setting up an account. Watch my video from a couple days ago about how to do that. It's free, you know, just go. You can actually get on the OpenSea, get your account, get a MetaMask wallet. You're good to go. And we'll start handling all that at some point very, very soon. But check out the website. And if you're a member of the channel, I do post member posts just for members only, and you can actually see, right? So do that. Hey, fam, smash the like button for this guy. We got to see a live recording. Ah, thanks, Hinano. That's awesome. You have 0.02 gems in my wallet right now. Oh, you're maxed out, Hognage. You're maxed out, right? It's hard to stack when you got 0.02 gems. I know, right? Oh, my gosh. You're maxed. Knight Rider, would you buy Spotlight 32 CGC rated 9.4 for 130? Oh, wow, 9.4. That's pretty nice. If that's the cheapest you can get it, I would just look for the cheapest version if you want that comic. You know, are you searching on eBay? Because you can just sort by price. And that's pretty good. 130 for 9.4. Very nice. Very nice, in my opinion. You know, with me, I usually I don't even get the graded versions. I just get the straight up version, just a copy of it. All the comics behind me aren't slabbed, right? And I love the graded versions too, but I can store these a little easier. So I just like the actual comic, unless it's something mega, then I have to get it slabbed to make sure that it's all legit, right? So can't wait. Yeah, there you go. This would be exciting. Should be fun, right? That's cool. The member and OpenSea thing, it will be required to pay for gas fees or something. Well, I'll give you all the details, Roman, coming up. We're just going to shoot it over to you. Should be fun, right? We don't have a ton of members here. So, but after that on the OpenSea, yeah, it's going to be, you have to buy it, right? It's going to be really cheap, but I'm going to put that up for everyone, whoever wants to go after it. But the members get a free one. So that's the cool part. Can't wait. Thanks, Mendez. That's cool. Please make one saying my favorite, piss-type version person, Mycollectables. I'll buy at least 3. Okay, I'll try that, Bob Sales. I'll try that for sure. Yeah. Now I want to show you guys something else. This is really cool. Just before we go as well. Now I've been looking at this for a long time, and I'm looking at possibly getting it at some point soon here. Hold on a sec. There we go. Let's go back to Immutable X really quickly here, everybody. Really quickly. Okay, so let's go to HRO. More listings are showing up in HRO really quick. This is the one I'm looking for. Action Comics 1. Oh my gosh. There was only 2 before. Now there is 7. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting on this one until more come out. But there's a few right here. I love this one. Do you guys have this? Do you guys have this one? Because I absolutely love this one. I want to get this one eventually. I definitely want to get that comic. It's not a comic, it's a card, but it's Action Comics 1. So, that's what I'm looking at, everybody. Oh my gosh. Would you rather stack common comics of Morbius first appearance or Moon Knight first appearance? Ooh, that's a good question too. Well, I'll take the Morbius one personally, just because it's a Spider-Man comic and I love Spider-Man comics, right? So, and I think it's a better price right now than the Moon Knight one. The Moon Knight one is a little more valuable, which is interesting. But that Morbius one is like a really famous comic. It's a really famous comic, you guys. Both are great. If you could stack either one, you're doing awesome, right? Fiji NFT just became a member. Thanks, Fiji NFT. Good to have you here. That's awesome. I appreciate you. That's great. Let's go right here, Fiji NFT. Thank you so much. So you're now in it. Stay tuned, okay? Because this is all coming really quick, everybody. Am I going for the 3 p.m. drop? I am, everybody. So, hey, let's do this, everybody. I want to make sure you guys are all ready for the drop, and me too as well. And then you can also go to all our favorite drop streams that people are doing. Let's go to that. So I'm going to end this stream here. I just want to thank you guys for coming. Thanks for sitting through my video. That was super fun, really nerve-wracking, but I really appreciate it. We'll see you guys very soon. Join the channel membership if you want. My next live stream is going to be Saturday, and that's going to be a big one. I'll put out some stuff after that as well. We got Roman as a member now. You're in the family. Thanks, Roman, for joining. Good for you. Congratulations. That is awesome. Just before we ended the stream, you joined up, so that's great. But yeah, you guys go over and watch the live streams, for the YouTubers that do the live streams when they're doing the drop. That's coming up in like about 20 minutes. Good luck on that. We'll see you soon. There we go. Roman says, just join. Thanks, Roman. It's great to have you here. And just so you know, Roman, we do more stuff than just that NFT as members. Monday is the members live stream. Okay. So make sure you tune in on Mondays. It's like about 3 o'clock Pacific time. So just, follow the channel. You'll see, right? And then you can get in the chats, members only chat. It's fun, right? And the Discord is going to be launching very soon. I'm going to be sending a link out to members using the posting system on YouTube. So that should be really fun, right? So, quickly, Delvinder says, Action Comics 1 is the common. Should be really easy to get. Prices are overinflated now until the retail packs will be released. I know, that's what I'm waiting for, Delvinder. People keep telling me that, but I want that Action Comics so bad. You can see how much of a comic person I am because it's that cover. Oh, I want the physical card, so I'll get the physical card. All right, everybody, good luck on the drop. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys later. I love you. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and we'll see you in the next live stream on Saturday, but I'll be uploading that video later today. Give it a view. It'll be more polished and edited, like from one, I pre-recorded one earlier. And think ahead. Think of your future self, everybody, and set them up. They will thank you. Your future self will thank you. All right. And I thank you. See you next time. Bye, everybody. Bye. See you later.